Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, Bashem Rachach Vadash. My name is Yahweh from Plaintables Camp, and this is another video on the events going on with the Issachar-He head. And apparently he made the purchase of the item, but his intent, whether, I don't know, either he was going to have it used on him or it was something else. Maybe he would have brought it up in an argument somewhere else. I don't know. But he did admit to actually purchasing the item. So this could be intentional, like he's purposely doing this to desensitize, his congregation or brothers to a new lifestyle, or to accept it, or he could actually be dealing with demonic spirits that convinced him that that was something that is good to do. And he mentioned in the video that he did was that help something about his wife's emotions. All right, that's not your job to be nourishing your wife's emotions. All right. Your job is to teach and be a leader in Israel, if you're a head of a camp. But, he's emotional toward and wanting to, protect and defend certain types of women in certain ways. He's the same guy that doesn't believe in the so-called grape doctrine. All right, which is how you get a wife. You take a wife in her, in her youth, when she's of age, of maturity. That's what it says in our law. No, he has a problem with that, but yet he purchased that item. All right, so here's the apostles' video. Chief priest Alazai amidst a scandal stepped down from Issachar. Or he said step back, which is probably the same thing. Let's listen in.
Yeah, well, I think it's official that Al-Azhar has stepped down from the Issachar. And like somebody put in the comment section here, pretty much they said that he can't defend himself against that scandal that he got caught up in, that he brought upon himself. Anyway, without further ado, let's check out what he got to say.
Very hurtful. It's very, very hurtful, but it's okay. I can't hold that, a grudge against anybody. So, any Israelite. And I just gotta do my best to understand her position and things like that. But I understand I've let myself down. I've let all of y'all down. And I get that, and I'm not making any excuse about that. And I'm ashamed of that. And I know a lot of y'all, there's a lot of niggas is happy about that. But a lot of y'all, I promise you would fold under this pressure. I promise you couldn't.
I believe you mentioned he was in a gang for 25 years. I believe he was saying that about himself. So I don't know what's with that. Yeah, this is a bad video. I mean, he's explaining, what went down. And the main thing I got from it was that he made the purchase. So what he was going to do with that, he knows. And why he's cared, like some men got problems dealing with a weak when it comes to women, man. That's a very bad position to be in when you believe you got to manage a woman's emotions. And, the scriptures talk about food and raiment, all right? Not managing a woman's emotions, vacations, making sure everything good. That's not your job. It's food and raiment, and sex. And that's, to be used with, with moderation, because we're priests and we're prophets.
Sit where I'm sitting. I promise you couldn't walk a motherfucking block in my shoes. I promise you niggas.
He bought the item, so he said he admitted that the messages were real, you know. And these text messages, I don't know why people seem to think that sending these. I don't know if they were long, but I'm really, I get annoyed when I get a really long text message, you know, over like when it's really really important. I'm not talking about we just bullshitting on text, talking, personal things that have nothing to do with like serious stuff. But when it's like really serious stuff, like a council or something, or some type of beef, that should not be done in a text message.
You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it since I was a kid.
That just has nothing to do with you purchasing an item. Yeah, something's going on. He didn't tell the whole story. Something else is going on.
Let alone now. But y'all want the spot. So I'm gonna let y'all have it. I'm stepping back from Sakari.
He did mention about putting his wife out. I mean, I don't think you should be living with a woman anyway. So that's not a sin if you put your wife out into another house. That's not a sin in any way whatsoever. The main thing was it was the item that he purchased, that he admitted purchasing. That's the sin. All right, not you sending your wife to another house and paying for everything. It's not a sin.
Passover is still going down here in Atlanta. Appreciate.
So he said he's stepping back from Sakari.
Josh will be presiding over the Passover. I don't even know if I'll be there, frankly. I'm just gonna step back. Like I said, I've already turned and repented. But
we've seen over the years, in this Israelite thing, usually around the Passover, the Heavenly Father cuts the fat, As a matter of fact, it was around the Passover that the betrayer of Yahushua, which would be Judas Iscariot, was revealed. It was around the Passover. So that's usually a scary time in this thing of ours. Anyway, let's move on.
I guess I gotta step back some more. Oh man. Maybe do some more soul searching, some more reflecting. I told y'all.
You should have did that while you was in the truth. Scripture say, examine yourself. Too late now to do soul searching, my dude.
I was having some family issues that probably need my attention right now. Anyway,
I mean, family issue. Look, if your wife is acting up, then and if it's that serious, you need to cut her off. I mean, all this managing, working things out. I mean, I don't got time for none of that shit. I'm a prophet of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I'm not gonna be going over being on long phone calls about how you should, follow my lead and all that crap. Do what you want to do. I mean, if you don't going the way I want you to go, then we're not together. As simple as that. Family, I don't know. Well, he's being ambiguous, I guess, purposely. But the main issue is, I don't know, family crap is that the item that was purchased. That was demonic. I mean, I don't know. Does he plan on using it, or was it purchased for some other reason?
A lot of y'all know me. A lot of y'all have seen me.
Used on him. That's what I mean by using it. Or was it going to be used the other way? But the demon suggested to another demon to use it on Alazar. So that's definitely a sin.
For years, watch me for years. You have a good idea of my character. Those of y'all who know me, been around me closely, done the work with me. Y'all niggas know me. Y'all know me though. Y'all know who I am. You know what I'm about. You know what my priorities are. And I can just sit here and say right now that I just praise the Most High, regardless, but I know where my intentions are. I know my hands are clean. I know that I've been put this shit behind me. I know it. So I ain't tripping. Yahweh will always be victorious. And how his victory plays out, you feel me, it's going to be however it plays out. That's up to him. I told y'all, brother had the dream, stars, all the various things, and I said, I'm not exempt. I said this year was going to be big. And that don't exempt me from nothing. I'm just a nigga, dog. I'm just a vessel. I'm just, I'm expandable. The Most High don't need me. Never did. That's one of the first lessons you learn when you come to Sakari. The Most High don't need you. So I'm going to fall back. I'm going to let y'all have it. Y'all want...
Heavenly Father cares about his elect. He's only dealing with his elect.
Spot so bad. Go ahead, sit into the spot. Ain't no telling when I'm going to be back. Ain't no telling what I'm going to be doing. Captain.
I guess he really is stepping down. He's no more the head of the Sakari. Now, how can he be with that scandal?
Because of my mindful, I have the range of Sakari. To all my brothers in Sakari who are hurt, I love you niggas. I wouldn't trade none of you niggas.
Somebody said, you better not cry, my boy. Well, stay tuned.
For the world, if y'all got to bag up, I understand. Unlike other situations, I'm not going to have the harsh judgment that I would, because I understand the gravity of this situation. I understand, how negative of a look this is. And, it's an honor serving you niggas, honor teaching you niggas.
Oh boy, here it comes.
And then you have some waterworks. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is real, or I tend not to believe a lot of things on when people be saying stuff. I kind of want to see it myself. I see a lot of videos. I think they're fake. Like, is this real? I'm a skeptic in that. Now if a brother tells me something, that something happened, I believe it. But like videos, man, I don't be believing they be real. Like those text messages and screenshots or whatever. I said, they could be, manufactured. I gave the benefit of I understand the technology, so. But now he's admitting it. So I guess this is a part two to my first video. And a lesson can be learned here. Well, I'll let the video play out.
Thing really broken. Sobbing like a little baby.
Man, this shit is my life, man. And I put you niggas before my kids, nigga. I put you niggas before everything, man. I put you niggas before everything, man. I put you niggas before everything, bro. Before everything, my nigga. I really gave my life to this shit. I know it's the right thing, man. And whatever you got from me, my nigga.
Yep. R.I.P. Al-Azhar.
For all the slander of the apostles and bishops, and elders, you always kept teaching. This guy quits with a hat on. Shalom, Apostle. Yeah. I guess that's a link to the whole video. This is the Apostle Gabar. So yeah, some weird, freaky stuff going on here. This guy is by far the worst thing I've witnessed in my walk, and it was draining listening to him. He actually made everything worse with the video. Hell no. Shalom, he never took his hat off. He's King Midas in reverse. Everything he touched turns to gold. So everything he touched, I guess, turns to shit, I guess. So if it was real, you know, or this might be some type of, he's going to reveal another section. He might do the technique, disappear for a little while, and then come back. That's a technique some guys do. Like world leaders do that, you know. Figures, you know, it's a technique. Act on camera. He could be acting. I don't know. I wasn't there, but he admitted purchasing the item. All right, so lesson learned here. You know, a woman is not your god. Making things look, it's your relationship, but I'm telling you, the more time you invest in trying to maintain a woman, it just drains you. The women that grew up here in America, Babylon, America, they are all polluted and they're demonic beast. All right. If she needs time, she's a demon. All right. You give whatever a lot of time you give her. If it's beyond that, you know, she's a demon. She's a demon anyway. As Exodus 23:13, the woman is not your God. All right. You, as an Israelite man, are the God to the woman. And in all things that I have said, Exodus 23:13, in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the names of other gods. Your woman is not your God. Neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. So we look up circumspect. Shamar means to watch. Yeah, you watch your actions. Watch how you think. How you think about your woman. You know, if all that was real, she was suggesting to do some nasty stuff with an item to him. All right. So he wasn't watching. If it's real, he wasn't watching. He wasn't watching his woman. He was trying to work things out with a demon. You can't work things out with the devil. All right, and I'm assuming that this is a Judite or Southern Kingdom woman. You can't work things out. I mean, what you guys want to work things out? I mean, you're wasting time. Do other things. And the scriptures tell you that if she goes not as thou wouldst have her, cut her off from thy flesh, give her a bill of divorcement. Roughly paraphrasing. All right. If thy right hand offend thee, cut it off. Better than thy right hand be cast into hell than the whole body. You know, it's like things that are attached to you, you know, you got to let go, whether it be brothers, a sister, a wife. I mean, they're not, if they're demons, they have no business with you. All right. And the line is when it starts affecting your performance. All right. And your faith and your righteous sense of morality. All right. Biblically. All right. Using that implement on a man is sodomy. All right. Guard your mind. Guard your actions. Watch. All right. Protect. All right. What I have here? Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. So when the message is, if you didn't watch the whole video, I believe it was said that it's something that she suggested. This is why the apostles and elders, for all these years, been so critical of the woman, because they know that's a powerful god. That's a powerful god. That's a powerful demon that men have been slain for. That it's hard to get over that demon. and then you do stupid stuff. Like you let your seed go into a demon. Now, I'm subject to this too. I mean, it could happen to me. I mean, let my seed go into a demon anyway. Not the other thing, not to purchase an item, considering to manage her emotions, to make up. Like, making up ain't that important. You guys are crazy. Making up, and that's how we gonna make up. If you don't want to make up, then we're done. I just move on. What it says, concern yourself not with the affairs of this world, but every brother got different demons, different things it's hard to deal with. But that's an evil, that's a powerful demon, the woman. The apostles and the elders have not been saying this in vain for all these years. You think we just hate, because you can't get the black woman to listen. No, yeah, we can't get the black woman to listen, nor do we want the black woman to listen. We're done. She can do whatever the hell she wants to do. She's not our concern. We're not managing her emotions on any woman, for that matter. All right? It's not our job to manage a woman's emotions and be making up and flowers. I mean, if you would do what the fuck you want to do, man. I mean, look, I don't teach that. Be catering to women and shit. That's not something I teach. That's not something that I was taught. All right? But that's your business. All right? If you got these mental health issues dealing with a woman, man, you probably ain't gonna make it. All right? And I want to look one word up here. I think it was snares. H4685. Matazawad. I hope I make it, I hope all my sins are not remembered and they're blotted out. I hope I'm of the elect. And I pray I never act on making a purchase on the item to use on myself. I pray that I never get to that demonic point. And all the evil I've done in my life, I pray that that's never one of something that I'm considering, that I would make a purchase and then go on the internet and admit it. That's evil. Siege work, bulwark, hunting, implement, a net, a stronghold. A feminine noun and a masculine noun, I guess at the same time. It's let's see something. Snares. Now, state absolute. All right. Whose heart, whose mind. Imagine if women didn't lie and conspire, if they just told the truth, when they were questioned or asked, it was easily found out. The majority of women would be not on earth anymore if they were actually upfront. All right. Now, this woman was actually upfront, and he purchased the item. So, hey, she was upfront about what she wanted, and whether what his intent was, he didn't say. He didn't say. Well, I guess you could extrapolate, but he didn't directly say what his intent was to use that item. All right. So, brothers, women ain't that important. They use for at least 1 to 3 things. One is obviously, copulation, sex, companionship. All right. I'm grouping those together. And the other is to warn against the power that she has in this world. All right. That's 2. Managing emotions, being this so-called romantic and all that. That's extra shit. You take risk making up with a woman that ain't following directions. That's you don't got to do that, man. You causing yourself a lot of heartache and pain that is unnecessary. All right, and if you would just get over that, you would practice, purging that out of you, you'd be better off. All right, but every man has his course. I pray that any of my brothers are never in that situation where they're worshiping a woman, catering her emotions, you know, making sure she good in every aspect of her life, and you know, it's all about her. I pray that myself and my brothers are never in that demonic worshiping spirit, and that we stick to the script. It says, the scriptures, how the mind of a woman is constructed. The mind of a woman is constructed, as written here in Ecclesiastes 7:26. So take heed, lest you fall by the wayside with her. All right. It says, behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, which is Solomon, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. All right, so your woman, more than likely, is not one of them righteous women. Her heart is snares and nets, demonic traps and lies, setting you up. I don't believe when a woman talks, it's like all I hear is lies and exaggerations. All right. She had to be 100% and 20,000% submissive for me to even believe that over the course of 8 years, and then I'll believe it. But if that ain't happened, then I ain't believing it. All right, I'll believe what Solomon said. All right, this is the majority. And every woman has the capability. They know what's going on. Like when a woman read this, oh, what? This ain't true. They automatically know it. It was instant awareness. Any woman in Israel, in the Great Millstone, yeah, they totally 100% agreement. Instant understanding as soon as she read it. And I find more bitter than death the woman. You know, women act like they don't know what their capabilities are, how they can get a man slain and put to death and embarrassed publicly in front of millions of people. All right, so whether all that was real or was manufactured, you know, it's a learning lesson that your woman is not your God. All right, your woman is more than likely a demon, as written here. All right, and will be made manifest in due time. So just walk carefully. Have all your mental priorities straight. Practice at that. As the apostles been saying, be stoic. All right, and one aspect of stoicism is to be indifferent on certain things. Maybe not everything, but be indifferent. Like, as she come, as she go. The woman is a powerful God. All right, in your mind, you got to make her a man, terrestrial. That's what I mean, my man. Make her terrestrial again. Descend. She's under you. All right. Learn to be indifferent about evil things that happen to you, and women not complying. Be indifferent. Like, okay, she doesn't want to comply. Okay, but she still might want sex. You know, you might do that, and then, okay, well, this is, I know it wasn't going to last, and you can pull back. And if she disappears, then hey, that's on her, because she's your servant. If she pulled back from you, hey, that's on her. It's not my job to be checking up on the damn woman every 15 effing minutes, making sure she all right and all that, man. She's an adult. If she has mental health issues, that's on her own fault. That's her own fault. And she's your servant. All right. So I'll leave that there. I pray that none of these events, these accounts, don't happen to us. Be honest. You know, purge demonic spirits out of you. Whatever you got to do to get them demons out of you, purge them. All right, I'm doing things. I'm purging my demons. All right, daily. All right, find a system. Get it together. Use the scriptures. Search the internet. Ask brothers. Get those demons out of you, and don't make a video like Gorilla Hebrew Alizar did. All right, that was terrible. All right, shalom.